Hello Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and welcome to your reading. So Aries, today we're going to go over your energy as well as your person's energy. We're going to see how the both of you are currently viewing this relationship and how you guys feel about it and what actions you guys plan on taking each other's direction and are moving forward. So with all that being said, Aries, let's get started. How does Aries currently view this relationship? All right, let's see what's going on, Aries. So we do have the Queen of Pentacles, we do have the Hierophant, and then we also have the Seven of Cups. Aries, I see you currently connecting with someone. Now, whoever this person is that you're currently connecting with, I feel like this person truly does have everything that you truly want within a person and then some. However, I see you trying your hardest to not get too excited just yet when it comes down to this person. I am getting that. You're trying your hardest to not get too excited just yet. Now, this could definitely represent somebody that you might find yourself meeting very, very soon, because time is fluid. So this could either currently be happening or maybe happening at a later date. But for the vast majority of you, you already find yourself connecting with this person. But I feel like you're very curious to see where life could potentially take the both of you. Like I said, just trying your hardest to not get too excited just yet. Just yet. It kind of looks like you still need some time, I would say, before you find yourself feeling like, okay, like this person's the one for me. I don't have to question it anymore. Because right now it kind of looks like you're like, yes, feeling like this person could potentially be the one for you, but you're just like, I don't know, let me just wait. Yeah, let me just wait and see how this plays out first. Let me not get too excited. Like, that's the energy that you're harnessing. How does this person currently view this relationship? Oof. Oof. Okay. I don't feel like this is the person that you currently find yourself dealing with, though. This feels like somebody that you used to deal with, but as far as you currently dealing with this individual, no, I don't feel like you're currently dealing with this individual anymore. I just kind of feel like this person, I don't know, I kind of feel like, since the two of you, broke up, life just hasn't been treating them so well, is like the best way that I could put it. Life just has not been treating this person so well. I just kind of feel like this person has been going through it, since this ending occurred here, between the two of you. Okay, so I'm getting a variety of different things, to be honest. I feel like this person spends a lot of time by themselves. I am getting that. Like, they spend a lot of time by themselves. And I feel like that in itself is kind of taking a toll on them, because they're not used to spending so much time by themselves. Like, they're so used to, like, being around you and, like, the kids, if you guys have kids together, and now they're just by themselves. It's like they go back home to like an empty house. Before, it never used to be that way. Before, they used to go back home and you would be there waiting for them. The kids would be there, if you guys obviously have kids together. But yeah, it's like this person feels like they don't really have anything to look forward to anymore. It's like they go back home, to an empty house. They spend the vast majority of their time literally alone with their thoughts. Hence why, this ending between the two of you, it has definitely taken a toll on this person's mental, because they spend a lot of time by themselves. I feel like this person has been trying their hardest to, like, keep themselves extremely busy / occupied. I am definitely getting that. Like, this person might even go as far as to like pick up like extra hours at work, so that way, they have something to do, because again, it just kind of looks like this person, they live like a very like routine life. It kind of looks like this person goes to work, they do their 9 to 5. If they could pick up extra shifts, they will, because, it's not like there's anybody home waiting for them. So they rather just, pick up extra shifts. You know what I mean? It's basically what I'm getting. But I'm also getting that this person's having a very difficult time, obviously, adjusting to life, without you in it. It has been extremely hard, and it has been extremely challenging, but they're trying. Okay. How does Aries feel? Okay. All right. We have the Ace of Swords, we got the Hermit, and then we also have the Page of Pentacles out here. I like this energy, Aries. It's like the more you get to know them, the more you're just like, okay, no, seriously. Like, I think they might be the one for me. Like, I'm not even joking. Like, seriously, I think they might just be the one. Um, I do feel like you could very well be confiding in like a close family member or close friend about this person that you currently find yourself, you know, connecting with. So you could be telling this family member and or friend, like, oh my God, like, I think I might have just met the one. I'm not sure, but we'll see. You know what I mean? But for others of you, this just has a lot to do with the fact that the more you get to know them, the more you spend time with them, the more you find yourself feeling like, oh my God, like they might be the one. Like, I'm serious. Like, this might be the one that I'm going to spend the rest of my life with you guys. Like, I'm just saying, you know, you're very excited. You're very excited. I like it. Like, you're trying your hardest to like play it cool. You know what I mean? Like, like they're cute. Yeah, I like them. It is what it is. It's not a big deal. But, you know, I feel like you're just, I don't know, like super excited, you know? Yeah, I like it. And I mean, you're super excited. It's very like, I don't know, it's like very like childlike. I like it though. I like it. I like it. All right. How does this person, you know, it's interesting. I just noticed what I just did. You obviously can't see me, but it's like when I was looking into your energy, like I had this big freaking Kool-Aid smile because I could feel the excitement off of you. But then it's like when I went back to look at them, it's like I'm just like, all right, time to get serious. All right, let's do this. You know what I mean? How does, all right, how does this person currently feel? In regards to how this person's currently feeling, I don't think that this is a good idea. I don't think that this is a good idea, but you know, it kind of looks like they go from practicing the whole out of sight, out of mind to like, but I'm kind of curious to know, like, but what is Aries up to? Like, what are they up to? Like, what are they doing? Like, how have they been taking this ending? You know, like, are they sad? Are they depressed? Are they still hung up on me? Like, are they dating anybody else? Are they seeing anybody else? Like, I don't recommend that they do this. If this person has yet to do this, they should continue to practice the whole out of sight, out of mind, in my personal opinion, but it doesn't look like they're going to do that. It kind of looks like curiosity is going to sink in and they're going to find themselves very curious to see what you currently find yourself up to. And in some way, magical shape and or form, they're going to end up finding out about this person that you currently find yourself connecting with. Now, the fact that you're showing up as a Queen of Pentacles and this person is showing up as a King of Pentacles, that makes this connection between the two of you a true pair situation. So you're dealing with somebody that you're very, very compatible with. You know, you and this person are basically perfect for one another. The Queen of Pentacles is considered to be the perfect partner card, just like the King of Pentacles is considered to be the perfect partner card. So when you put these two together, I mean, y'all are perfect for one another. And with the Ace of Cups out here, and we already have the Seven of Cups out here, dude, I think it's safe to say that this person is sold on you. Like, this person that you currently find yourself connecting with, they're absolutely sold on you. There is no doubts in their mind when it comes down to you and what they want with you. And in some way, shape, or form, I feel like this individual is gonna like sense that and just know that. Like, I don't know, like say for example, you know, you posted like a picture on IG of the two of you together. It's like this person's taking one good look at this individual that you're currently with and they just instantly know, like, damn, like this person, like I could just tell that they love Aries. Like I could just tell they're in love with Aries. Like I could just tell, you know, that they're gonna end up proposing to them one day and starting a family with them one day. Like, I don't know, maybe this person's like, you know, very, very spiritually based, very intuitive, you know, that's a possibility. But I just kind of feel like this person's taking one good look at your person, which is kind of making me feel like maybe, you know, like you posted a picture of the two of you together, or if you guys have to deal with one another because you guys have like a child and or children together, maybe that's how they're meeting them or seeing them. But I feel like they're like physically seeing them, like whether it's in person or online, and they're just looking at them like, man, like, yeah, this person's in love. This person's in love with Aries. They're in love with them. Look at them. They're in love with them. They're in love with them. I know this guy's going to try to propose. I know this guy's going to try to, you know, start a family with them. Or I know this girl's going to, you know, want to spend the rest of their life with Aries and start a family with Aries. Like, I just kind of feel like they're taking one good look at them and they just know. These two people are of the same sex is basically what I'm getting. Yeah, these two people are of the same sex. Yeah. It's just like, you know, how, you know, women know how women are and men know how men are. You know what I mean? Like, we know, obviously, you know, I don't know if you're a female or not, but, you know, if you are, then obviously, then this applies for you. But, you know, we know when a female's in love because we know what it's like to be in love. We know what it looks like when a woman is in love. You know what I mean? Just like a man knows when another man is in love because they could just tell, they could just see it. You know what I mean? Written all over that person's face. So that's kind of like what I see happening here. It's like these two are of the same sex and they're looking at this man that you're with and they're just like, yeah, yo, he's in love because I could just tell, I could just see it in their eyes. Or yeah, this woman's in love with Aries because I could just tell, I could just see it in their eyes. You know, it's one of those things. All right, what actions? Okay, so we have the Strength card. We got the Five of Wands, and then we also have the Page of Wands out here. Okay. I'm very curious to look into this Five of Wands energy before I open my mouth and say anything. So before I do, let's look at that Five of Wands energy really quickly here. Let me see what's going on. Okay, so let's talk, my friend. Let's talk, because I'm getting two different storylines here. So take what resonates with you and leave behind what doesn't. Do not force any message, okay? Just take what resonates with you and leave behind what doesn't. Going back to this energy, because like I said, you could be confiding in like a close family member or close friend about this person. You could be like, oh my God, like I just met this person. Oh my God, I think that they might be the one. I don't know. Like, if this family member and or friend turns around and, you know, tells you, you know, something along the lines of, I don't know, girl, I mean, he looked like a player to me, or I don't know, dude, she kind of looked like a player to me, you know what I mean? That might create some doubt, you know what I mean, within you, just to kind of set the record straight. I don't feel like you're dealing with a player. I think that this person's very far from a player. If you personally ask me, I don't think that this person's a player at all. I just kind of feel like, you know, this person could very well just be taking one good look at them and then they might be telling you something negative about them. Like, I don't know, Aries, they look like a player to me. I don't know. I wouldn't trust him if I were you. I wouldn't trust her if I were you. Again, trying to set the record straight here really quickly here. This person is not a playboy playgirl like energy. They're very far from that. That's just that. So then there's that. So try to not allow this friend of yours or this family member of yours plant that seed of doubt within you. At the end of the day, dude, you know this person way better than this family member of yours and this friend of yours. Like, I think that you would know by now if this person's like a playboy pickle like energy. You wouldn't be falling into this energy of like, oh my God, I think that they're the one, if you honestly deep down inside felt like this person was an actual player. Like, a Queen of Pentacles is somebody who's looking for somebody they can settle down with and build towards a life with. A Queen of Pentacles does not have freaking time for a King of Wands like energy that's going to walk up in their life and play all these little games and give them headaches. You ain't got time for all of that. So just take that with you. Take that with you. Even if this family member and our friend sits there and tells you that, I don't know, girl, I mean, he looked like a player to me, or I don't know, dude, she kind of looked like a player, whatever, okay? You know this person way better than this family member of yours, way better than this friend of yours. You wouldn't be falling for them if you truly felt like this person was a playboy playgirl like energy. Just saying. Okay. So we do have the, what is up with the two of you? Interesting. These two are not going to like each other. I don't know who this, because I feel like there's going to be a friend that you specifically have that may not like this individual. And the feeling will be essentially mutual is basically what I'm getting. Because this to me feels like you got like a friend, you know, like planting that seed of doubt within you, telling you like negative things about this person. Personally, I don't feel like these two are going to like each other. I don't feel like these two are going to like each other. I don't feel like these two are going to like each other at all. Not even a little bit. I just kind of feel like, okay, how do I say this in the nicest way possible? Because I don't want to say it the way that they're thinking it. I'll put it like this. This person that you're currently with, the reason why they're not going to like this friend of yours or this family member of yours is because they, okay, let me think of a nicer way besides that. I just think that this person that you're currently with thinks that they're a really bad influence. They don't necessarily agree with their lifestyle and, you know, the way that they live their life. They just kind of look at this person like they're a really bad influence. Okay, and this is why they don't like them. I mean, they will tolerate them because that is your family member, that is your friend. But I feel like there's going to come a point in time where these two are going to bump heads and clash. And it has a lot to do with the fact that they don't agree with their lifestyle or the way that they live their life. And it has a lot to do with them essentially perceiving this person as somebody who's a really bad influence. So then there's that. Yeah, unfortunately. Unfortunately, I don't understand how, you know, I mean, I don't know. I guess because, you know, there's that classic saying, you know, I guess like, I know my mom used to say it all the time, but see, I don't feel like that applies to this particular situation because it's very evident to me that you and this family member, you and this friend are like polar opposites individuals. You know what I mean? Like, for example, your friend or family member might be the type of person that, you know, has zero interest, right, of being in a relationship with someone. Maybe they just want to be single and free. A Queen of Wands is somebody who's known for being single and free. Well, there's nothing wrong with them wanting to be single and free. I mean, live your life, you know. If you like it, I love it. You know what I mean? And you might be the type of person that you're at that stage in your life where you're looking for somebody that you can settle down with, build a life with, get married, you know, have a family, all that stuff. Like, you guys are like two very different people. So, I mean, I was going to say, you know, like the whole classic saying, birds of a feather flock together, but y'all are very polar opposite individuals. So I can't really even say that. I understand like what would lead them to potentially think, oh, birds of a feather flock together and tell me who you hang out with and I'll tell you who you are. Like, very old fashioned, by the way. But because that's what I was kind of thinking when I looked at this person, their energy, as far as your person and their energy is concerned. But yeah, I mean, like, I get I get where this person's coming from, but it's like y'all are like two polar opposites individuals here. Like, you want to get married one day and have a family and settle down and find somebody that you can grow old with. Like, this friend of yours or this family member of yours, like, they just want to be single and live their life. Like, they don't care to be tied down to anybody. You know what I mean? They just want to be single and live their life, travel the world, make a boatload of money. Like, and to be honest, there's nothing wrong with that. You know what I mean? There's nothing wrong with that. Like, if this person wants to be freaking single and date and, you know, around and travel the world and make a boatload of money, hey, that's on them. Like, it's their life, you know? But that doesn't necessarily mean that you guys are like the same. You know what I mean? Like, that doesn't mean that you guys live your lives the same. Like, it doesn't mean any of those things. So I don't know. That's just all I'm saying. But yeah. Yeah. But yeah, I would say try to not let this like family member of yours or friend of yours plant that seed of doubt within you. I mean, they could just be taking one good look at them and just kind of judging a book by its cover. I think that we all tend to kind of do that from time to time. Listen, I think that this friend of yours or this family member of yours wants to essentially see you happy. But I don't know, maybe they're just taking one good look at them and they're just like, yeah, they're a little player to me. You know what I mean? Without fully getting to know them, you know? Because I feel like if this person were to like fully get to know this individual, they wouldn't look at them that way. Just like you had the time to really get to know them, hence why you're not even looking at them like they're a playboy like energy. You see what I mean? So just take that with you, that at the end of the day, it only really matters what you think about this person and what you believe and think to be true about this person. That's the only thing that really matters at the end of the day. Like, if you don't believe that they're a player, then they're not a player. You know, if you don't feel like they are, then they're not. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't matter what anybody says, you know? You know the truth. You know them way better than anybody in this life. So, especially way more than this friend of yours or this family member of yours. So I really would kind of take this individual's like opinion of your person with like a grain of salt, you know, because there's just no way that this person that you're friends with, or this family member of yours knows your individual way more than you do. And if that is the case, that's kind of strange. You know what I mean? That'll be kind of strange if this person knows more about your person than you do. That'll be kind of strange. So yeah, I would just kind of take it with a grain of salt. You know what I mean? All right, so that's what I have for you. Hopefully the reading helped. Hopefully it resonated, and I will see you guys in your next reading. Bye.